Hey guys, today I'll be talking about something that I've just purchased not too long ago. This is a Synology DS218J. This is an entry-level twin-deck NAS system. So what you get when you open up the box is the Synology casing, which is the one that you see in a white color. And the next thing that you get is the accessories that comes together with it in the box, which is the power cable, one RJ45 cable, and some screws and accessories that you can actually use it to install the hard disk. And in order to open up the NAS system or the DS218J, you just need to slide the cover out, and the cover is split into half. You got to be very careful because when you split into half, the stand on the bottom sort of split into two sides, so it can't really stand properly. Once you're done with that, if you take a look inside, it's a very simple and basic hardware. So in my case, I have two docks and there's two connectors in between, meaning to say you can actually install two hard disks. So the deck on the top is for disk 1 and the deck on the bottom is for disk number 2. And the rest of the electronics is the processor, the memory, and also the fan, which is providing cool air to cool down the system. And next, let's take a look at the hard disk. So the salesman from the shop that I purchased this system from suggests that I purchase the RAID hard disk. I just found out that this is something new to me, and I just found out that the RAID hard disk is the one that is created especially for NAS system. So if you take a look over here, it says WD, which is a Western Digital RAID NAS hard drive. So installing the hard disk is very simple. The top of the deck is disk 1 and the bottom of the deck is disk number 2. You slide it in firmly and then you just push it into the connector and you can hear a small click sound, meaning to say it's all tucked in together. Once it's all in and secured, you need to use the 4 screws provided by Synology. Putting in the screw is very much straightforward. So you just screw in both on the right side and also both on the left side. Once it's all screwed in, just make sure everything is tight. And I would suggest not to over tighten it because there is actually a rubber ring in between your hard disk and the screw and also the case itself. So the rubber ring is providing a little bit of movement in case there's some vibration or there's some knock on the table. So it sort of absorbs all the vibration from transferring it over to your hard disk, which is to protect your hard disk. So if you over tighten it, it may reduce the amount of vibration dampening that is designed for. If everything is okay, you can just put back the cover, slide it in, and in order to seal the cover, it's very simple. There are only 2 screws on the top and on the bottom, as you can see on the video over here. So this is also provided by Synology. So you screw that in. Once it's secured and tight, you're all ready to go. Simple as that. So the next thing you want to do is to plug in the power cable and also data cable. It's very simple. If you turn the NAS box to the back, you can see that there's one jack for RJ45 and there's one jack for the power. It's very simple, it's straightforward. It's very difficult for you to get it wrong. So once everything is done, you turn it on, you will see some lights blinking and you wait for a while and you will hear a beeping sound. So the moment you hear the beep sound, that's when everything is ready. Turn on your computer, open up the browser and type in find.synology.com and wait for a moment. So right after you click the connect button, you will see some license agreement and some privacy agreement as well. Click on next and then it will lead you to the next window. The next one will be a setup button. Click on the setup button and then identify your hard disk and press install now. It's simple as that. The moment you press on the button install now, there are a few agreements as well, which normally I click next. And once you're done with that, it will start loading, which is the installation process. It will take some time. The moment after it's done with installation, you can see some percentage. It needs to restart the system, and once it's done, it will bring you to the Quick Connect page. Now, in this Quick Connect page, what you need to do is to type in your user ID and also your password. Again, privacy statement and also license agreement and things and all that. So click on next button, agree to that, and then it will lead you to the next page. Synology is quite creative. It also allows you to create a desktop shortcut where you can actually double click on it and it will directly link you into your NAS system. So once you're done with that, you click on next, you will see that these are actually the recommended packages that you're supposed to install. So what I've done is I've actually clicked next, agree on all the license and also terms of service, and after that I click install. So as you can see, I've done the installation, and once you're done with installation, it will bring you to the main page, or what we call it, the virtual desktop of the NAS system. So what you can do is click on next, and then after that you can see that there is actually a performance window that shows you the system health of your CPU and also your RAM. So the resource monitor will always be there. You can actually close it or you can minimize it. It's completely up to you. So the next thing would be the file system. Now this would be the main thing, which is your backup hard disk. If you double click on it, This will be the entire hard disk that you have installed on your NAS system. And you want to log in again, it's very simple. Double click on the shortcut in the desktop that you have seen earlier. Key in your username as your password. It will bring you to the desktop. This is the main desktop, or I call it the virtual desktop from Synology. So if you click on File Station, you can see that these are all the files that I've backed up on my hard disk. So this is how we access all the data that we have already backed up. We can actually paste it, we can delete, we can back up, we can pull out the data. Now in case you need any help, Synology has a very supportive chat system. These are one of the best chat ever. They helped me a couple of times and I have all my answers given to me in the live chat. So good job, Synology. So here we go guys, a simple introduction and also unboxing of what Synology is all about. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment below. Until then, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.